Hey, what's up Internet? I'm TychoCelchuuu. This is a Men of War game. Once again, not Men of War Assault Squad. This is recorded the same day as the previous game, and as I already told you, there was nobody playing Assault Squad, or my Assault Squad was bugged, whatever, blah 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 blah. This is Men of War, and it's a 4v4, as you can see, this huge list of people. I believe 4 of the same people from the last game, plus another 4 people, and I think we're on Dunverd is the name of the map or something. It's probably not the name of the map, it's probably some other map because I can never remember the names, but that's not important. It's going to be a big, long match for you guys, so if you like long things, this is your day. If you like long cat, I start on the left, my allies sort of middle and on the right, and I split my people. This map is fun because it's got that little island sort of thing in the middle. The isthmus, maybe, is what it is, or peninsula. What's an isthmus? I don't know, but it might be an isthmus. I bought some submachine gun infantry, and I actually bought a heavy machine gun, a PKP heavy machine gun, as sort of a treat to all the people who told me it is not useless after I did my worth its points cost in tank crewman episode on the PKP. We'll talk about it later because now we'll talk about my ally just getting mowed down by the light vehicle. Actually, we can talk about it. The reason I bought it was not just to say, alright, I'll give this thing a try because you guys all say it's good. It's also because I decided, hey, maybe it actually would be good. See my opponent running up, so I'm trying to get out of there. And I'm like, hey, it's a truck, so I'll just get in the truck. The ZIS-5, and I don't know what a truck is doing just lying around here, but it's mine now, or at least it was for a second before my guy decided to get out. And that's unfortunate, but that's okay, because he's not moving in too quickly. He's afraid. He's just picking at me from afar, so I'm getting in the truck again. And I'll leave those guys in the thing, and now I'm getting away. My triumphant escape. The car's front right tire has already been shot out. And unfortunately, Russian engineering being what it is, it almost immediately catches on fire, which makes almost no sense to me, but okay, that's how it works. I tell the guy to get out, and actually I think he gets out on his own, because the engine's on fire. He's smart enough to do that. And truck turns out not to have been very useful. But let's talk about this heavy machine gun. Nice explosion, though. If my ally had had this heavy machine gun over on the right, where he got pretty much immediately mowed down by those scout cars, he would have been fine, because this 14.5mm thing really blows through light vehicles, not too much trouble. It really easily penetrates them. And it is also rather useful against infantry. Not as good as a normal machine gun, although it's got better range than a normal machine gun, I believe. But it's very useful for killing them. So I buy a squad of riflemen. You saw they're sort of mixed in with my submachine gunners, so I was having trouble selecting them. But because they're still in a squad, I could just go on the left and click on that group of 6 people that are already together, the riflemen, and order them as one. And so yeah, my ally got SDFKZ rushed over on the right. Those scout cars just rolled up and mowed him down, so he got pretty, he got blitzkrieged is how he put it, so that's certainly what happened. So I'm just setting up some defenses over here, hoping that I myself do not get blitzkrieged. This one guy on the left is taking forever with his sandbags. He's really not, like, getting his stuff done. But he's finally done, so my riflemen, since there's almost no cover approaching me unless you go to the right, sort of through these houses with the fences, there's very little cover. That field on the left is completely open, and that's what I'm looking at right now, because I can't really figure out a way to assault across that. And I'm really contemplating buying a sniper, and I do buy a sniper. Now I'm looking for a tree to stick him in. And there's a tree. So, I really just don't want to assault across this field. It is going to be a bloodbath, but I figure if I get a sniper, I can pick off people before I assault, make it safe, and then move in. Turns out they've even taken the church over there, and they can sort of shoot down on my ally. They even took the church, I say, and so he's going to have some serious trouble assaulting that position. Luckily, he's got an AT gun that's shelling those people there, and that'll also take out the light vehicle. So here was Mr. Sniper. He's looking over to the left of the map, which is dumb, so I'm direct controlling him and telling him to look over to the right of the map. But it turns out he was only being dumb because he was climbing the tree, I believe. So now you can use the sniper. An officer would probably have been a better choice, because it turns out the limit of my sniper's view is like just at the edge of the field. Can't go much beyond that. He can only see 100 meters. I believe the officer is 130 or 150 or something. And but I am able to see that little dude in the bush, so better than nothing. looks like a PTRS, that's an anti-tank rifle, managed to take out one of the scout cars. So that's another thing. If they're using really, really light vehicles, you can just buy infantry with those little AT rifles, and those will pop the scout cars pretty easy. And there's another guy I can see. So I see these are paratroopers, so I am definitely not assaulting across this field anymore, at least with infantry, because I'm just going to get mowed down, because paratroopers, elite infantry, as you know, they're just going to own me. And I could try and pick them off with my sniper, but you see he's so far away, he's only going to get like a couple of them, and then I'm just going to have my main problem begin, which is not being able to assault across the field, and then my sniper's not even going to be able to scout. My ally's sending a tank, so I'm like, hey, I'll try and scout for you, but my sniper's just out of range is when officer would be useful. And I feel kind of bad. I kind of want to send some infantry along with that tank, but he didn't tell me he was doing anything, and I had no idea it was coming. And so bam, dude in the bush just launches a Panzerfaust. That's what you get for driving straight at paratroopers, and honestly, you cannot go out unsupported with a tank. Just drive into enemy territory. Horrible stuff's gonna happen. On the plus side, it revealed that Stug to me. So now I know that they've definitely got defenses up there, and that if I'm ever going to mount an assault, it's going to have to be a hell of an assault. And so, because I am lazy, if not anything else, I decide instead of mounting a hell of an assault, I'm just going to send some submachine gunners over to the right and hope they help out, because they could use some help over there. And I also buy an AT gun, because I might not be assaulting, but at least I can mount a defense, because if that Stug rolls in, right now I don't have anything. So hopefully the AT gun will keep me safe. And this field is just, like, you know, making it really hard for me to attack, but obviously it makes it equally hard for him to attack, so any attack is going to have to be mounted by dodging from bush to bush, and there's really not even all that many bushes, and there's these stupid picket fences in the way, so he's having trouble. He is hiding one guy behind that building, sort of. You can see the red outline right now, and yeah, that's just one little dude. So he's doing a good job keeping his perimeter up. I'm doing a good job keeping my perimeter up. And it's basically all quiet on the Western Front right now. They have 4 points captured to our 3. That's basically only 1 point of difference, and it doesn't make a huge difference in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 point map. So they have 100 points to our 9. But we have 35 minutes to come back, so we have time to push forward. And if you look on the right on the mini-map, you can see we're taking that point on the right. So their quick rush certainly got them some headway, but we're slowly fighting back. And I'm just spending my time scouting with my sniper to make sure nobody's moving in on me. While my AT gun gets there. There's my squad of submachine gun coming up. You can also see a couple of squads of infantry crawling forward, so I like this whole combined assault thing. We have a tank providing covering fire, and stuff's looking nice. Tank manages to take out a Pack 40, so that's good. My allies are sort of prone on the ground, so I take this opportunity to move forward with my submachine gunners, then I go prone when we start getting hit by people so that I don't get immediately killed. And moving up my ZIS-2, my AT gun, so that I can have an effective defense, and keeping an eye always on that guy behind the building, not because that guy is like the most important guy in the entire game, but because I figure if he moves from behind that building, something is going to be up. My opponent is either attacking or retreating, or something is going on if that guy ever moves. So that's like sort of my warning beacon. I should not have driven his hetzer into here, because this is exactly what happens. Of course, the AT thing misses, and the second one misses too, even though the track was damaged, but yeah, don't drive your hetzer that close. They could have easily hit, and in any case, the hetzer gets immobilized, and the machine gun takes too long to swivel around. It's firing at the wrong people, and my men get very close, and that was pretty much overkill. That's like 6 AT grenades right there. One of them, that's so much overkill, it blows up a tractor. I lose most of my men. That was ridiculous. But one of my dudes survived, and that's the important thing, because he's killing some people. So that's why Men of War is so awesome. Just huge, crazy explosions, stuff like that. And so now we have multiple points. We have the majority of the points, so our points are going to tick up, although they are mounting an assault on the middle, and all of our defenses there are pretty much gone. But things look good on the left, so we're happy. Oh, but they're taking the right also. That's no good. Oh, and they have the middle too. So that was very short-lived, but, you know, good thing. I don't know how he got into that bush without me noticing, but that didn't last very long. Once he started firing, my guys were like, yeah, no. So I am sort of feeling bad for not pushing up here on the left. Obviously, it's an incredibly difficult position to assault, but that is no excuse. It's a pretty good excuse, but it's not an excuse that I will accept, because I accept no excuses for not attacking. Actually, I accept an excuse, which is I am attacking elsewhere, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm crawling up to the middle, going very slowly because I don't want to die, Make a slight tactical mistake here. I tell my men to shoot the farther guy, then I tell them to shoot the closer guy. I end up doing some damage to both of them, but no kills on either. But we see this guy in the bushes move past the hulk of my allies T-34, so my opponent has been slowly creeping forward. That's good.